Kandid Kudzai. Conversations flow and women grow. We break taboos, build strong bridges through shared experiences and empowering stories. Welcome to Kandid Kudzai, conversations that matter. Join the conversation. Kandid Kudzai.
Grief doesn't just belong to one person. It ripples through families. For the first time, I sit down with my sister-in-law, MJ, to talk about love, life, and loss after the passing of my husband, her brother. This is more than just an interview. It's a real, vulnerable conversation about navigating grief within a family, moving forward without moving on, how faith helps healing, and how relationships evolve after loss. Welcome back to Kandid Konversations with me, Kudzai. Well, that sounds like Triple K. Today is an unconventional episode. See, I've already started laughing. Like I said, this season, we are making the circle bigger. We are inviting sisters. We are inviting friends. We are increasing and widening the circle and making more conversations that matter. Like I mentioned earlier in other offerings, that the reason why I started the podcast was to share experiences. So when I lost my husband, someone else lost their son, someone else lost their brother, another lost her dad, another lost her uncle. Today I have someone who lost a brother, but is still smiling. I don't know if you remember, I think it was lesson 45 that I spoke about her, the lady that's shorter than I am.
Oh, goodness.
She's here in the flesh. So today is Niger meets Niger. No. Yeah, because she's the original Fatokun, but I'm the eternal Fatokun. Sister Moji, welcome to Kandid Conversations with Kudzai.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for agreeing to come and talk about all things sisterhood. When love and loss makes sisters of us. How are you doing?
I'm great, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to be on your podcast, and I'm glad you're doing this. Well done, Kudzai.
Thank you. Why are you glad?
Because you know you're good at this. And
you think so?
Yes, and I always tell you I love your voice. You know that.
Really? Thank you. I love yours. So let's start with, because I know her, but not everyone else knows you. So let's start with a bit about yourself and how did you become my sister?
So my name is Moji Osage. I'm proudly Nigerian. I'm a serial entrepreneur, which means that, I start up different businesses at different times, start and finish. I have, I'm an alumni of Faith Foundation Business School. Remember Bros?
And Bros was also, and I used to call it Fate, and you would laugh.
It's Faith. And then, I have a master's degree from the prestigious University of Lagos. I studied public and international affairs, and I have a Bachelor of Arts degree from Babcock University. I did mass communication.
I know.
So I like this journalism thing you're doing. That's why I'm praising and pushing you. I love it. And so I'm a mother to two wonderful children. I'm a wife, I'm a child. Yes, I'm a child. And, I love life, I love people, and I love God.
Okay, you also didn't mention you're a friend. Yeah, because that's one of the things I know about you, that you are a friend.
I try. I try.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to start with. To start with love or to start with loss. So, what do you think we should start with?
We can start with the low and then we go high.
Okay, so loss. You've lost two brothers in your lifetime.
Yes, I have.
How was it? I don't know. Should we go like, how was the first loss and then compare it to the second loss? I know you can't compare them.
Well,
but they were all different circumstances at different seasons in your life. You were younger at the first one.
Yes.
And then much older with the second one.
So...
Sorry.
No, I'm fine. I don't like to be, how sometimes people are the poster. Well, let's not say that. So it doesn't sound offensive, but I don't like to be the poster child for loss. It's sad, but it is what it is. It has happened and it is what it is. So I have lost 2 brothers. I lost the first one when we were younger. I was in secondary school, high school, as you guys call it. He had cancer, and it was just unexpected, and it happened so fast. He had his leg amputated. We thought it was going to be fine, and then after that, and I don't know. I always say I don't know if I preferred, because when somebody is ill, it's a bit different. You know that you're open, you're praying, but you can go yes, and then you're thinking okay, and then when it happens, it's not as shocking as when you don't expect it. So I can say for the difference in both of them for me was with my first brother, he was ill. So we knew he was ill and we're praying and hopeful. And with my second brother, it was very sudden. It was not something we never expected could happen. So, that was it was different. And then how did I react to both of them?
Let's start with Brother Shegun. Let's start with the
my first brother, his name is
So
Shegun.
you said he was amputated.
Yes.
Where you made peace with the fact that my brother has one leg.
So everything happened so fast. And at that point, we were just trying to navigate things. I still thought that, if you're alive and you have one leg, it's not bad.
No, but you couldn't have thought that if it's better than him being dead. Did you think?
Yes.
Oh, because there was that possibility
because, yes, if death wasn't in the equation. I thought he was going to survive. We all thought he was going to survive, and we're doing everything possible.
They did all they could.
My parents did all they could, all that was humanly possible, and so we never expected, that things would go. But, it happened, and we had to accept our fate and move on.
And did it shake your faith in God? Were you angry at some point? Did you feel like God doesn't answer prayers?
My brother was, yes, it did, because my brother was a Christian. In fact, he was the head of the Baptist Youth Fellowship.
He was just 21,
church.
Right?
Yes. And then, he started praying. He prayed and he said, give thanks and all of that. And I'm like,
thanks for loss.
How can you lose your son? And while he was praying, he was crying. And you're thinking, this same God. So, so for me, it strengthened my faith, because really, like I said earlier, there's no other option. There's nothing else you can believe in. And if this person, before he passed, he prayed, and now daddy comes home, and they tell him, your young son, who's 21, has passed. And then you pray again. So he told me something that, man, it's just this God we have. So, so for me, it wasn't so bad. I just felt bad, because I was like, how can somebody serve you? How can somebody be this good to people? There are a lot of bad people out there in the world. So I take the good one, the one helping the sick, the one who was, while all his friends were playing around, the one doing the good things. So that was it for me. And, we were able to, with time grow, and we had fun memories. I remember he used to teach me songs. He was in boarding school with my older brother, and they would come back, they would have socials day. most of the songs that I know, like he was the one who would teach me. There would even be a book where they would write music books. So, he would tell me this is what happens in boarding school, all of that. Even when I come home, I'll tell him this is what happened. I was in a girls' secondary school and they were in a military command secondary school. So we'll gist, and then he would take my younger sister for me to school. It was very hands-on, while my oldest brother was in uni at that time, but he was home with us. So, we had that bond. So it felt like we lost a huge part of ourselves and our family.
And do you think you ever healed from losing him? Did you heal? It's been how many years now? Almost 20.
Yes, I think so, but I still remember him. There's so many times I feel that, there are times I'm like, I wish my brother was here. I would have somewhere to go to. You guys are not in Nigeria. So then I'll be like, I wish there was some family I could just go dump my kids and go home. There was someone I could call and say, I need this, so I want money. I want to do this, and I could bug them and all of that. And sometimes like, how would he look if he was here now? Or what kind of wife would he have married? Our family will be bigger and all of that. But, I've taken solace in the fact that he served God.
Okay.
And, he's in a better place.
All right. And then with your older brother, it was years later, you've grown, you've become a mother, so you know more about life, you've seen people losing, and you've experienced loss, and then you lose a brother, an older brother who is more a friend than anything.
Yes. So I think with my oldest brother,
they were all older.
Yes, so older and oldest. It was more difficult.
No, no, don't cry.
Because it was.
No.
Okay, so it was more than a friend. It was my brother, it was my helper, it was our business partner. You know how you have everything
in
one person. So, and it was so sudden because he had come to Nigeria and he had just come back. And yes, please. And he had COVID. And at that point, I just felt it was someone who was very careful. He would always tell me, would you make sure you're careful when you're going out? Cover your nose, tell everybody in your factory, tell them to do this, wear mask. You guys must not get COVID. You mustn't expose yourselves. It was, somebody who was always being very careful, who protected himself, who always told us to protect ourselves. And then to hear he had COVID. And it happened so fast because that week, you were ill. The family, I was ill also. Back home, my whole family, we had COVID. You guys had COVID, strangely, but and we were a bit down. So I feel like if we weren't ill, maybe we could have paid more. I don't know, but anyway, God knows. So it happened so fast, and I never thought. I never thought my brother could die. You know how there's some people you look at and you're like, no, this person is never going to die. We're all going to live forever, happily ever after. I was telling you when it came that period, so my dad always prepares us. When he's traveling, since we were young, he'll tell us, oh, this is where this document is. This is where this is. Oh, if anything happens, call. And he would tell us, he would assure us, I'm not going to die. I'm just traveling. But if anything happens, this is where you get this, get that. So my dad had come again and he was saying, you guys, I'm already in my 70s. So if I pass, this is what is going to happen. This is who you're going to call. You call this in the army. You call this person in my family, just to make things easy for us. This is how I'm going to be buried. And that day I was like, I don't want to hear this. Please, bros, listen, you're going to be the one in charge. Take note of everything. Take note of all the people so that you can contact them when that happens. And, this was just 2 months or a month before he passed. And, sometimes I sit there and I laugh. I'm like, see, we're all preparing. We're all planning. We never know what life is going to throw at us. So it was really sad. It was sad. It was sudden. I always feel that when people die suddenly, it is heavier than when
they give you a chance
somehow. Yes, because that way you can show, maybe when the person is passing or they're ill, you can actually show more love. You can plan. You can say, oh, this is what I'm going to do with my, just things like that. But there's no time to plan. There's no time to, it just happens and you just have to deal with it.
Okay. And what has losing both of them taught you about life?
Life is transient. So the fact that I've lost two of my brothers, it has told me and taught me that nobody lives forever. All of us, we're all going to be gone someday. So, you have to do the best while you're here, because you never even know how long or how short. So make the best of it. It has taught me to build memories, I remember then my brother would say, hey, Moji and our phone, they always make jest of me, like, I take pictures, I take videos, and, so now more than ever before, even sometimes I'm like, I hope people won't feel awkward that I'm taking pictures, but really, now.
Do you feel awkward about it?
I do.
Because you just whip out your phone without any second thoughts.
I do, but I just want to capture the moments, and I like it because now my brother didn't like taking pictures as such. He didn't like those videos.
If you see even some of our family photos, he's like, because they take long now, and then he's frowning.
But do you know what I think? I think somehow I also rubbed off on him with the videos, because he'll make videos of when things are happening in the house. He'll make videos with Aduni and send to me, say, Moji, you like this? Moji, you like this? And he'll make those videos, and I cherish them. There are things I look at today and I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus, that I have this, these beautiful memories, and I have something to hold on to.
True.
So it's taught me that life is fickle. Make the best of it. Create as many memories. Give people their flowers when they are here. True. Don't wait to go and drop it, when they are gone. Let them know that they are loved. Let them know that they are appreciated. And forgive easily. Just let things slide. Yes, we can be upset, but it's not the end of the world. No matter what happens, let's move on. Let's make the best of our situations. Let's create fun memories with people. And, patience also. Just be patient, let it go.
Do you believe that both of them felt loved by you?
Yes. I think they both felt loved. Not just by me, by the whole of our families. My dear wife, my cuckoo, my brother's wife, by the kids,
the parents.
By their parents, because I know my parents would have done, anything. My parents still say it now, that's God. In the blink of an eye, I'll give my life for my child's son. Just take me. Why not? So I know that, and we know that our parents loved us. They'll do anything, literally. And for me, I think. What do you think? Do you think my brother felt I loved him?
Yeah, he was proud of you, and I think that was his expression of love. He'd say, at some point I was angry because he was like, be like Moji, wear earrings. I was like, don't do that to me.
I know that if there was anything we could do or give to give him some comfort, to make him happier, we will do it. So I know he knew that he was loved, so yes, and the love was, sometimes not by how many, it was, and it was genuine, so yes, I think so.
Okay. And then now there's this one question I'm always asking myself. I think I've asked you before, that Shegun didn't have a family. He was just becoming an adult. He was just 21. And so there's no wife, there's no children.
True.
And then Femi had a wife and plenty children. No, not plenty. We're just okay. So, do you think from your journey now, do you think you can't? Well, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Is it better to have someone having left memories in the form of a family, or just for him to go and just go, and then we know he's gone?
So I've never really thought deeply about it, but I feel that God, God always knows what he does. And I feel he knew that we had lost Shegun and he was just a young boy. And the memories, there are times, the pictures we have of him are either, when he was really ill, which I don't like to look at, or when we're all younger. But, with Bros, he said, no, you guys, I have to give you something. No. I have to give you something in excess that, when you look to the right, you see. When you look to the left, you see. So, the kids are there. I think it's better.
You think it's better to leave
I think
something
God
on
kind
earth?
of compensated. Yes.
Oh,
because
my dog is fighting, but it's okay.
I think yes. So it gives you some form of solace, something that helps you to say, "Oh, yes, it's gone," but these are memories that I don't need to look at its picture. I look at Iri and I see that, oh, my brother lived. Look at the kids. You see the family. You can never forget somebody like that.
But
so I think it's
can't
better.
forget Shegun just because
no,
it's children.
I know you can't, but I'm just saying, it's more in your face this way, not just in your memory. Yeah.
Interesting. And have you seen God differently in your grief journey? Do you see God differently now?
I haven't seen him differently, but I have come to appreciate, respect, and even love him more.
Okay.
Because he's sovereign.
Okay.
He's everything. Like, he's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the one who's the creator, is the beginning and the end. Everything about us, he created. He knows our end from beginning. And now I understand more because I feel that, yes, I loved my brother, but God created him and he loved him. So, I'm just a sister. Do you understand? He's the owner and he can do with us as he pleases.
Okay.
So now I honor, I love more, and when there's fear that, God, you're sovereign. So that's how I feel about him.
So is that a result of the grief the process of grieving, the work that you had to do grieving? Yes,
and it shows that, he knows it all. We can never understand some of these things. I've tried to say, but why? Or is it this? How you try to make sense of things. But God is sovereign. There are things we'd never know until we get to heaven. There are things we'd never know in full. And, he is wise. So, I understand more now that God is God. He's going to do what he wants to do.
When he wants.
So all you have to do is reverence him, honor him, serve him. Yeah.
And just do what you ought to do.
Yes, so.
So has grief changed you as a person?
Yes. I think now...
I know you mentioned that more patient.
Yes, and now I'm more intentional. Now, I think with grief, I'm more like I said before, I think I still love art.
I love art.
I love, yeah. I love because you never know, What else? I think majorly, that's what is done. I'm more empathetic. I understand when people go through stuff. I can relate. I understand. It just helps me to understand, when people are going through stuff. I make excuses for them to say, oh, this person, just leave them. They're not, I find a reason to just believe in my head that they're not okay, even if it's not grief. If somebody is doing something, I'm just like, oh, she's not fine because she's gone through this, or she's having a bad day, she's going to be all right later, and she'll come back better and all that. So I make excuses for people. It helps me to understand that we're not all fine sometimes, and it's okay. So you give people grace. Some form of, you give them grace, you help them, and some form of support also. Yes.
Okay. So now let's talk about Sisterhood. There's one friend you've had since Femi and I started dating. Apparently, you guys were already friends. She was supposed to be your best lady. She's not a friend anymore. She's a sister now.
She's blood.
Yeah. So that's how I would say I could qualify you. I have one other friend like that who really has her friends and has kept them for that long. So, but a different type of sisterhood is this one that is like a sister imposed on you. Femi came, brought me to you guys, and you had no choice but to sister me.
I agree.
You know, he loved you, and he had spoken so well. He could not keep quiet about how beautiful you were.
Come on.
And how tall you, like, you say women should have good height. So I know the day he came to fetch you at the airport. I think it was a few days before our wedding.
Yeah.
And then you walked in. And I was like, tall. Or maybe it's because you were in front of Uncle Jerry, and Jerry is quite tall. So maybe it dwarfed you. I'm not sure, but I still can't get over the fact that the guy lied to me for the whole time we were dating.
You know what we're going to do? After this video, we're going to have a video where we're going to measure our heights so that everybody can see that I'm taller than you.
But I'm okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You do that one. But I can't get over the fact that I was like, so this guy has been lying about this. What else has he been lying about?
But you know, there's also something people say: beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know, there are ways to tell people
height is not beauty.
It is about beauty. You know, you tell somebody, and then you now meet the person. You know, all you have friends, and they keep going on about a guy.
Tall, dark, and
handsome. This guy. You don't know if you see him, it's the best thing, and then you meet the guy, and you're like,
where is the best thing?
You know, is he outside or is this the guy? But you know, come on, for a lady, my height
your height is good. Yeah, we're almost the same height. You're just a few inches short.
I'm just a few inches taller.
So how is it for you? Number one, remember we're from different cultures. Different languages. We can't speak the same language. You and Fumi can speak in Yoruba, and you get yours. You know, some things are best said in your mother tongue.
True.
So I'm sure there are times when you're vexed, even you want to communicate something, but your words limit you. There have been times when we've misunderstood ourselves. So, but you still have to come back and say, but this person is my sister. And how has that relationship been from your point of view? I'll share mine later.
Our relationship is.
Yes, this
so I think there's been we've had high times, we've also had low moments, high seasons, low seasons, you know,
throughout
it's a roller coaster.
Throughout the journey.
And you know, for me, like for us, it was like, oh, I got a bonus sister, extra younger sister. And it was interesting because, like you said, we're from two different ends of the world. And I remember when you'd speak, then I'd be like, she's speaking Chinese? What she's saying? When you speak in Shona, and you like, you know, and then you make those sounds and
the clicks. That's developed.
Oh goodness, I'm like, oh Lord. Is this what my nieces and nephews are going to be speaking? Yes. But you know, I was like, I didn't speak Yoruba, I'll speak. But I know that with my brother, they won't speak our language. But you know, it was also interesting because it was something different. So you know, it was different. It was as soon as he said food, I love my brother. So when he said, oh, he wanted to marry this person, he loved her, and I was like, oh, hallelujah.
Oh, did you say he loved me?
Yes. I was like, oh, another person to love. I didn't even have to think. I didn't think much about it. Like, this is the person. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go. So you know, it wasn't, and it was good. I think after that we met, and then you know, the communication, we started to communicate directly. It was easy. It was also good because, you had someone you could run things by. An extra person you can say, oh, Kudzai, this, I'm doing this. What do you think about this? And then, someone who can cheer you on. Someone will celebrate things together, achievements. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, it's this. I plan to do this. Oh, I bought this. How do you think about it? Does this fit? Things like that.
At some point, we were pregnant at the same time. I always go back to those Google, because there was no WhatsApp then.
Yes, it was
chatting on Google.
No,
it was Google Chat. And we would exchange notes on symptoms.
Yeah, so all of that. So there was someone you could share that with, which was good. And you're closer in age to me than
Bros.
Than Bros? Well, no, than for me also, my younger sister. So, and then the fact that, we're both married, it was easy to say, oh, this. And then it was good because we also had an extra family. I'd met Natsai and Yansha, and, so I was like, a lot of sisters. So, it was good. And, at least we've had our moments where we've had to argue, where we've had miscommunication. She'll tell me, you're raising your voice at me. And I'm like, I'm Nigerian. And she's most times I'm like, I'm not raising my voice. No, please don't raise your voice when you talk to me. And I'm like, what's wrong with this girl? I'm talking normally. What do you mean I'm raising my voice?
And also the cultural aspect to it.
Yes, a lot of things.
To say there's
even food. There were a lot of different things. I know would make spicy food, and she'll be like, I can't eat. I remember when you first came, my mom would remove all the seeds. She'll take the bell peppers and even our own. There was something else. Okay, even the normal habanero pepper. She would remove all the seeds.
Really?
She would, yes.
And it was so spicy.
Oh my goodness. And I'll be like, Mommy, you're doing all this wahala. She said, she can't eat pepper. And I'm like, oh gosh, you don't go marry wife. Sorry, eh? So she'll take it out so it won't be spicy, but and then I remember you guys eat a lot of meat, right? So I know when we give you it would be like we're mixing food, how you dish food and just put 2 or 3 pieces of meat,
only 2 pieces
or
of
chicken,
meat.
And then she'll be like, are these people, is it like they're broke or poor? I'm sure you're just thinking that
because Femi had already
what's going on?
Me.
But I remember the day you made pap, and it had a lot of, it was different types of meat. I can't remember.
No, it was beef and veggies. But it was a lot of beef.
A lot of fish. And I'm like, how many people is this for? And you were like, oh, it was just, that's how that you guys eat the pap with the beef. That was actually, we use soup, like vegetable or, and I'm like, it's a lot of meat. Oh no. But all those kind of things. And then your food. It was also interesting. Remember the food they served at the wedding? It was just interesting to have something.
And the ululation.
different culture, your people, the things they'll say, all of that. So I think it's interesting. That should be the word, because you're learning about new people, new culture, having new sisters and all. Yeah.
Okay. And then having nephews and nieces that you can't speak the same language with.
So you can't gossip. Yeah. Everybody has to hear what you say, but not gossip per se. But because I tell my kids now, you have to be able to speak our mother tongue, our language, because when you want to say something outside, and you don't want people to.
Sometimes you're in danger.
Yes, they want them, not just even because you want to talk about people, or not because of that, but just because you want to communicate with them, and it's personal. You have to learn the language. So, but you're doing well. You're learning our language.
I know.
But you're good with languages.
I know small. Not really.
How many languages
Yoruba is hard.
Wait till you learn Arabic. Oh my God.
But you've already caught on. You see, it's nice when you visit other cultures.
Yes.
And then you live among different people. You pick up.
Yes, and you get to understand. Sometimes you get to understand why people do things. I feel that, with people, why we have problems is also because of misunderstandings. The fact that you don't understand why this person is doing this thing this way. But when you actually understand their culture, you're able to say, oh, this is why. It's not like they're just horrible people.
No, like I remember when I first came to Nigeria and Mommy was telling me, so Dami is uncle to you because he was born before you were married. And I'm thinking, but to me, he's a child. He's mine.
In our culture, especially
with culture,
amongst the Yoruba people, anybody you meet at home,
anyone you meet after you've married into the family,
yes, is like senior to you.
Okay.
So you're meant to refer to them as brother uncle,
Dami. So I should still be calling him brother Dami, right?
Yes.
Aye.
Yes, wife.
You see, it doesn't gel.
I know.
Okay, never mind. I won't ask that one. What has having sisters, not only me, like a sisterhood, having them Bumi, Fumi, Kudzai, whoever else you had, what has it done for you in your healing journey?
Well, I think there are times it has helped because you really see that you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
And you really see that there are people rooting for you, or there are people who care about your well-being.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to also try and be okay for them. Yeah, because you have friends. I think that we were talking about it
Your
sometime,
Dubai trip.
and I was telling, come on.
Yeah, but you are well traveled. This is from your Dubai trip, the first one, right?
Yeah. So no, I think the second one.
Was it the second one? You and Jerry?
Yes.
Oh, it was the second one.
Yes.
Okay.
So so I talk about how sometimes some people understand, but sometimes it can be too much, or people feel it's too much. I say you really can't tell people how to grieve, but people feel that why is she always talking about her brother? Why is she always posting these pictures? Can't you get over it?
Even now, sometimes
people,
I feel like posting, but I didn't think, people are going to think.
But you know what? People are going to be all right. Really. When is their turn, they can decide to
do what they want,
however they want. Yes. And so I feel that sometimes some people understand. So they're there to support you, to, help you. My friend Bumi, she knows I like food, so she would make food, all of that. Fumi is a bit quiet.
I miss Auntie Bumi's food. Bumpy chops.
Bumpy to the world. Shout out, Bumpy. So, she'll just do anything to support. And, she had lost her elder sister also. So she could understand now. She had lost her dad then. So yes, true.
Because I remember in 2020
my brother
attended.
Yes, you guys came, true. So, she could understand. And then she would give me space when I wanted space, because there are times people are calling, I don't even just want to talk to them. Because what are we talking about? You're asking, so what happened? So sorry. So
and then
I'm not, I don't, but it doesn't really help. Like, it's not going to bring him back. So and then I know I lost some friends because some people felt, what's wrong with her? Oh, I'm trying to reach her. Why is she? I know there was even someone who said, Moji, I was calling to try and send you comfort food and all that, but I wasn't, how at that point that wasn't even what was.
I think it's even mind. Like so your time with God.
Yeah, so at that point you're just quiet. You just want to be by yourself. You just want to understand what's going on. You just want to take it in. And so I went through all those phases, and I had friends who were supportive. I had people who were, even till now, I have people who pray for me, who pray for me and pray with me.
It's important.
And those who are like, let's go have fun. You just have to continue living. So yes, so I think it's always good to have, girlfriends. Maybe that's, so it's good to have sisters. It's good to have girlfriends. People would push you. People would support you. People would understand. There's also the downside of having, if you don't have the right people, it's sad. It could be very.
Don't want people that will compete with
that would complain also and say, after all, just move on. And not help you heal properly, and then you just want to show up and just say, let them not think I'm weak. Let me just be a strong girl and just be fine. So
I'm looking at the time, but I still want to talk about so much. So I'm thinking we will continue talking, but we will do this like a part 2. that will flight the next week, if you don't mind. Are you tired? I don't
I'm
get
good.
tired. But we never get tired. We've been sleeping late every day.
Yeah,
So this is the end of part 1. Look out for part 2 coming up next week, where we continue on sisterhood, friendships. It's just a conversation between sisters. Hopefully you can grab a nugget or 2. So any parting shots for part 1? I just want you to maybe just, if someone is grieving out there, what would you want them to take home from this episode?
Okay, I want you to know that God is your anchor. I always say I don't know how people go through times or how you can get over grief without having something more than, something to hold on to. So God should always be your anchor. And, just you'll breathe again. It's not the end of the world. It will seem so now. It will feel like the world is going to end. And it will hurt real bad. It will hurt. There are moments it will feel like physical pain, like you're hurting. But it's okay. It's not going to last forever. They say time heals all wounds, and indeed it does. Time does heal all wounds, and God has got you. So take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Thank you for logging in.
Kandid Kudzai. Conversations flow and women grow. We break taboos, build strong bridges through shared experiences and empowering stories. Welcome to Kandid Kudzai, conversations that matter. Join the conversation. Kandid Kudzai.